Welcome to the deep dive. You are in for a treat today as we embark on what promises to be, well, an utterly delightful and truly expansive exploration. We're diving headfirst into a treasure trove of cheese recipes that will, I think, fundamentally reshape how you view this incredible ingredient.
Definitely.
Forget thinking of cheese as just, a sprinkle or a topping. We're talking about cheese as the undisputed star, transforming ordinary dishes into something truly extraordinary.
That's absolutely right. It's a common oversight, really, but cheese is far more than a simple dairy product. It's a culinary marvel.
Right.
Its adaptability is nothing short of astounding. It's capable of elevating the simplest components, imbuing rich comfort into classic preparations, and igniting entirely new flavor journeys across diverse cultures and meal occasions.
Yeah.
The collection before us is a powerful testament to this versatility. I mean, a remarkable breadth of culinary creations, from deeply satisfying and universally loved dishes to some truly surprising and innovative combinations.
I'm absolutely ready to unpack this incredible culinary expedition into the world of cheese recipes. You've provided such a rich tapestry of flavors and techniques, and, well, we're here to extract every savory, insightful nugget.
Our mission is crystal clear: to be your expert guides through this extensive collection. We'll pinpoint the key ingredients that make these recipes sing, unravel the intriguing techniques that transform them, and ultimately share the sheer pleasure and creative potential that cooking with cheese, in all its magnificent forms, offers you.
And with that, we're off. We're kicking things off with a segment all about comforting classics and some truly unexpected combinations, drawing from the first 10 recipes in our collection.
Sounds good.
These are, the foundational cheese recipes that range from elegant tarts to simple, satisfying snacks, setting the stage for the incredible journey ahead.
It's the perfect way to start, I think. It immediately showcases the incredible range cheese offers, right from the familiar to the, well, surprisingly delightful.
First up, an Alsatian cheese tart. That name alone evokes such a sense of European charm and culinary sophistication, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, and that sophistication starts right with the choice of fresh cheeses for the filling. We're talking fromage blanc, farmer's cheese, or maybe ricotta.
Okay.
These are soft, unripened dairy cheeses, sometimes described as sort of a cross between yogurt and cottage cheese. They're crucial because they contribute a uniquely creamy, yet light texture, a beautiful tang that lifts the tart rather than making it heavy.
Right, not heavy.
Exactly. And for the dough, we're building a rich, short crust pastry. So you're looking at cake flour, which gives that tender, melt-in-your-mouth quality sweet butter for richness, and a balance of sugar, a touch of lemon juice, and vanilla for aroma. Now, the instruction to mix gently till a dough is formed, don't overwork, is vital.
Why is that?
Well, overworking would develop the gluten too much, leading to a tough crust, which is the last thing you want in a delicate tart like this. Then, letting it stand for half an hour lets the gluten relax, making for a much more manageable and tender dough when you roll it out.
That makes perfect sense for such a delicate crust. Now, the filling. Here's where it truly gets captivating.
Yeah.
It's all about richness and lightness, right?
Huh?
Combining heavy cream, a generous amount of refined sugar, a splash of kirsch, that lovely cherry brandy warm spices like cinnamon, more vanilla, and grated lemon zest for brightness. But the real genius, the secret to its signature texture, seems to be the separate handling of the eggs.
Absolutely.
Eating the egg whites until stiff and then gently folding them into the mixture. That's what gives this tart its perfect soufflé-like airy lift.
Exactly. Once you transfer that to a pie dish, it bakes at 375 degrees Fahrenheit until it's puffed slightly and brown. That's your visual cue that it's reached that ethereal lightness.
Got it.
And this final step is often underestimated for baked custards like this: cooling completely.
Ah, right. Why is that so important?
It's absolutely vital for proper setting and ensuring that beautiful, creamy, yet firm texture holds up when sliced. Rushing it can lead to a less stable, almost runny filling. Nobody wants that.
Okay, good tip. Let's shift gears now to something a bit simpler, but I bet equally delicious. Baked cheese balls. Who could resist a good cheese ball, especially when it's warm and baked?
These are charming indeed, and surprisingly simple. The ingredients are pretty straightforward: melted butter, grated cheddar cheese, packaged dates, plain flour, and a dash of salt. Oh, and pecan nut halves for a delightful crunch.
Dates and cheese, that's interesting.
It is. What's truly unique here is that sweet and savory interplay. The dates offer a sticky, sugary birth that contrasts beautifully with the sharp, salty cheddar. The preparation involves thoroughly combining the butter, cheese, salt, and flour to form a pliable dough,
Okay.
then carefully enveloping a pecan and date half within a small pinch of that dough.
They then bake for a quick 15 to 20 minutes at 375 degrees Fahrenheit, yielding a generous 18 servings. These sound like the perfect, effortless appetizer for any gathering, a definite crowd pleaser that doesn't demand much time.
Exactly. Super easy, super tasty.
Now, this next one truly caught my eye. A cheddar cheese rice mold. It feels like a beautiful, almost elegant way to present a side dish that can easily be, well, elevated.
It does, and it's a wonderful example of how simple ingredients can be transformed through presentation. The components are straightforward.
Mm.
Cooked rice prepared however you like it, fluffy or a bit firmer, finely chopped parsley, green onions for that fresh aromatic lift,
Mm-hmm.
a large egg to bind everything, salad oil, salt and pepper to taste, all brought together with a generous cup of grated cheddar cheese. The beauty lies in just simply combining all ingredients, making sure they're well integrated, then pouring the mixture into a well-oiled mold.
And then comes the strategic pause.
Mm.
You allow it to stand for about half an hour, right? Giving those flavors a chance to meld and the mixture to settle.
That's right.
Before baking it at 325 degrees Fahrenheit for 35 minutes. Now imagine the possibilities. Steaming this hot, then filling that beautiful molded center with something luxurious like creamed shrimp and delicate hard-boiled eggs.
Oh, absolutely.
That instantly transforms it from a humble side to a stunning, cohesive main course.
It's a brilliant example of how a familiar ingredient like rice can be presented in an entirely new, elevated light, simply through molding and, yeah, a thoughtful accompaniment.
For sheer practicality, we have a quick cheddar cheese sauce. Honestly, every home cook needs a reliable go-to cheese sauce recipe in their repertoire, and this one sounds incredibly easy and efficient.
It couldn't be simpler, truly a kitchen shortcut. You only need 2 ingredients: a 10.75-ounce can of condensed Campbell's cheddar cheese soup and about a third of a cup of milk.
That's it.
That's it. The method is just as straightforward. Gently heating the soup with the milk in a 1-quart saucepan over low fire, allowing it to simmer while you stir it constantly. The low heat and constant stirring are key here to prevent scorching and ensure a smooth, uniform sauce.
And its versatility is truly remarkable. This sauce can literally enhance so many dishes. You can serve this with fluffy omelets, crispy fries, vibrant steamed carrots, tender cauliflower, fresh broccoli.
Pretty much anything.
It yields a handy 1.5 cups, making it ready to elevate almost anything.
Exactly. It's a foundational sauce that you can adapt to, maybe with a pinch of mustard or a dash of hot sauce, to suit different palates.
Perfect for a party or a casual get-together, cheese and sausage snacks. These are designed for ease and enjoyment.
These are indeed the quintessential easy appetizer. The recipe calls for 3 cups of Bisquick, that popular baking mix that simplifies dough prep, along with 3/4 of the cup of milk, 1 pound of robust grated orange cheddar cheese.
A whole pound.
Yeah. 1 finely chopped Spanish onion for a sweet, pungent kick, and 1 roll of savory sausage meat. The preparation starts by thoroughly mixing the onion and sausage. You could even use a blender for a finer texture if you wanted, then integrating the rest of the ingredients until everything is well combined.
You then dollop spoonfuls of this mixture onto a greased cookie sheet and bake for 10 to 15 minutes at a hot 425 degrees Fahrenheit. This recipe yields enough to serve 6, making it a fantastic, no-fuss crowd pleaser that's ready in minutes.
The Bisquick base makes these incredibly quick, yeah. And the savory sausage with sharp cheddar is a universally loved combination.
Yeah.
Hard to go wrong.
Next, a truly sophisticated twist on a classic party staple. Cheese ball with marinated dried tomatoes. This sounds like it brings a beautiful depth of flavor.
This recipe definitely elevates the humble cheese ball. The main components are 3 8-ounce packs of cream cheese, which you'll want softened and creamed for a smooth base.
Right.
A single garlic clove for aromatic depth. 1 jar of oil-packed dried tomatoes, drained, of course, which contribute an intense, sweet, savory umami. 2 teaspoons of fragrant dried basil, and half a cup of toasted almonds or maybe coarsely chopped pine nuts for texture. The process uses a food processor, blending the cream cheese, tomatoes, garlic, and basil until the mixture is completely smooth and homogeneous. That ensures consistent flavor. You then cover it and, crucially, chill it for at least 3 hours.
After that initial chill, you roll half a cup of the mixture to form a ball, then press those toasted nuts onto the exterior for crunch and visual appeal. You repeat this, wrap each ball separately, and chill them again. This raises a fascinating question. How does that extended chilling time really transform the flavor and texture of a cheese ball? It's not just about shaping, is it?
You're absolutely right. It's far more than just setting the shape.
Oh,
That chilling time is fundamentally critical for two reasons: flavor development and textural integrity. For flavor, those 3 hours, or even better, overnight, allow the aromatic garlic and basil, along with the intense concentrated notes of the sun-dried tomatoes, to deeply meld and infuse into the cream cheese. Without enough chilling, the individual flavors would stay sort of distinct and separate.
I see.
With it, they harmonize into a complex, cohesive, and much more satisfying profile. Texturally, chilling firms up the cream cheese mixture significantly, making it easy to form those perfect round balls and ensuring they hold their shape elegantly when served. It goes from a soft, spreadable thing to a dense yet creamy structure that's much more appealing. It's about achieving both structural perfection and a deeply integrated flavor.
Something a little more unique now and visually striking. Cheese chiles. This sounds like an appetizer that really stands out on a platter.
It absolutely does, especially with its playful chili pepper shape. The ingredients include 1 cup of shredded Colby cheese and 1 cup of shredded cheddar cheese, offering a lovely balance of mild and sharp.
Nice combo.
Yeah. A teaspoon of ground red chilies provides that subtle kick, and cilantro stems, sliced into half-inch pieces, are used ingeniously for the stems, while paprika adds a final dash of color. You combine everything except the paprika and cilantro in a food processor and blend until it achieves a smooth, spreadable consistency, which usually takes about a minute.
Then comes the artistry. You carefully pour a sufficient amount of the smooth cheese mixture into chili-shaped molds, or maybe even pipe them carefully. Then insert the pieces of cilantro into the wider ends to mimic stems. A final drizzle of paprika adds that vibrant visual flourish.
Right.
You cover and refrigerate them until ready to serve. It's a very clever and appealing way to present a cheesy snack.
It's a wonderful example of how presentation can elevate even simple ingredients, making them feel special and inviting.
Easy to make cheese drop biscuits. There's something so inherently comforting and satisfying about a fresh, warm biscuit, especially with cheese.
Simple pleasures indeed, and these deliver. The ingredients are 2 cups of flour, 6 tablespoons of ground cheese. The recipe doesn't specify a type, which offers flexibility for your favorite sharp or mild cheese.
Okay.
4 tablespoons of butter, half a teaspoon of salt, and 3 teaspoons of baking powder. You begin by sifting together the baking powder, salt, and flour, which helps aerate the mixture and ensures an even rise. Then, you cut in the cold butter, which is crucial for creating those flaky layers.
Right, the cold butter.
You add enough milk to bring the mixture to a soft, workable dough, and finally, fold in the cheese.
You then drop spoonfuls of this dough onto a greased baking pan, allowing them to bake for 10 to 20 minutes at 400 degrees F. The recipe mentions good for 1 serving, which probably just refers to the basic unit of a single biscuit, implying the recipe yields a standard batch.
Yeah, sounds like it.
It's perfect for a quick breakfast or a comforting accompaniment to dinner.
The drop method makes these particularly quick, skipping the rolling and cutting, while still delivering that comforting biscuit experience with a cheesy twist.
Next, a true communal delight. Cheese fondue. The Rec Foods edition in the title suggests this is a well-loved, perhaps even iconic classic from, online communities.
That's precisely right, pointing to a popular, widely shared version. The cheese blend is absolutely paramount here. 3 cups of shredded, mild, or sharp cheddar, and 1 cup of shredded Swiss.
Okay.
And here's a critical technique. The instructions advise coating the shredded cheeses with a handful of flour. This is fundamental for fondue.
Why the flour?
Because the flour acts as a stabilizer. It prevents the cheese proteins from seizing up and creating clumps, ensuring a smooth melt. Without it, you often end up with an oily, separated mess.
Oh, okay.
Other ingredients include half a cup of beer for flavor and acidity, which also helps the smooth melt, and a teaspoon each of minced garlic, dry mustard, and Worcestershire sauce, all contributing to a savory, complex base. Salt and pepper, of course, to taste.
You start by steaming off the beer in a saucepan or a fondue pot, being careful to avoid a full boil, right? Which can make the alcohol too strong.
Exactly. Then you gradually add the floured cheese mixture, constantly stirring, allowing it to melt into a silky smooth sauce. What's particularly fascinating here is the active control you have. If the sauce gets too thick, you can gently add a bit more beer to adjust the consistency and further enhance the taste and creaminess.
Puts the cook in charge.
Yeah. The suggested dippers are wonderfully versatile. Chunks of crusty bread, crisp apple pieces, earthy carrot slices, tender cauliflower florets, a variety of raw vegetables. This recipe creates 1 quart of fondue, perfect for sharing.
The acidity from the beer, coupled with the flour coating. That's the science behind a good fondue, then.
It truly is the scientific key to a successful emulsified fondue. It's a beautiful dance between flavor and chemistry.
And now, bringing in some quintessential Southern charm with cheese grits. A true staple for many, elevated with the rich addition of cheese.
This is a classic comfort food done exceptionally well. The ingredients are 1.5 cups of grits. The specific type can vary. Quick cooking is common. 1 pound of finely grated Velveeta.
Velveeta, interesting.
Yeah, which is a processed cheese product known for its incredibly smooth melting properties. Also, a 1/4 cup of margarine, a dash of hot sauce like pico de gallo or Tabasco for a subtle kick, 3 well-beaten eggs to add richness and structure, and a dusting of paprika for color and flavor.
Okay.
You begin by cooking the grits according to their package directions until they reach your desired consistency. Then, off the heat, you vigorously stir in the salt, that finely grated Velveeta, until it completely melts and incorporates the well-beaten eggs and the margarine.
After removing it from the flame, you stir in that dash of hot sauce, adding a subtle warmth rather than overwhelming heat. Then you transfer the entire mixture to a baking dish, dust it generously with paprika, and bake for an hour at a low 250 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow, an hour?
Yeah, this extended gentle bake allows the grits to set beautifully, creating a creamy yet firm texture. This recipe serves 12, making it ideal for a large family brunch or a gathering where you want a substantial, comforting side.
The Velveeta is quite specific here, isn't it? Because its emulsifying salts ensure a perfectly smooth and stable cheese sauce that won't separate, even during that long bake. That can be a challenge with natural cheeses in dishes like this.
Good point. All right, let's transition now to our next segment. Global flavors and creative combinations, covering recipes 11 through 20. This is where we really start to explore more unique, sometimes unexpected, and often globally inspired cheese dishes.
A fascinating shift, yeah. From familiar comfort to more adventurous pairings and innovative techniques, highlighting cheese's incredible adaptability across different cuisines.
This next one truly sounds like an incredible sweet and savory fusion. Cheese latkes with Concord grape wine sauce. I'm already intrigued by that combination.
It's a genuinely distinctive dish, weaving together traditional elements with a modern twist. For the latkes, you'll need 1 cup of farmers or hoop cheese, again, those fresh, slightly tangy dairy cheeses we discussed earlier, 1 cup of flour, half a teaspoon salt, half a cup sugar, 3/4 cup milk, 3 eggs, 3 tablespoons additional sugar, and 3/4 cup golden raisins, which you plump first in frying oil.
Plumped in oil.
Yeah, makes them juicy and tender. The process involves beating the fresh cheese until smooth, then blending in the salt, milk, sugar, flour, and eggs until well combined. Finally, you gently fold in those plumped raisins, making sure they're evenly distributed.
Then you heat about a 1/4 inch of oil in a large, heavy skillet over moderate heat. You drop spoonfuls of the cheese mixture into the hot oil, frying until each side is beautifully golden brown and cooked through. Drain them on paper towels and serve alongside that unique Concord grape wine sauce. To make the sauce, you simply boil Concord grape wine with sugar, stirring until the sugar dissolves. Then you drop in delicate grated orange zest and simmer until the sauce reduces by 1/3, concentrating those sweet and tart notes. What's great is the flexibility. The sauce can be served either cold or hot.
Oh, nice. That sweet tartness of the Concord grape wine sauce would provide such a vibrant, almost fruity counterpoint to the rich, savory, and slightly sweet latkes. It's a surprisingly harmonious pairing that really awakens the palate.
Back to comforting baked goods, but with a unique twist. Cheese and onion bread, perfectly suited for the bread machine. It's a truly hands-off way to get fresh, flavorful bread.
This recipe makes homemade bread incredibly accessible. The ingredients are classic bread-making staples: water, bread flour for a strong crumb, butter for richness, sugar for the yeast and sweetness, minced red onions for flavor, salt, garlic powder, and paprika for warmth, dry non-fat milk for a softer texture,
Okay.
1 cup of sharp shredded cheddar cheese for savory depth, and active dry yeast.
The beauty of this recipe lies in its simplicity for the modern kitchen. You literally add all the ingredients to a bread machine according to the manufacturer's instructions.
So easy.
The recommendation is to select a raisin bread with dry milk setting, which usually provides a gentle cycle suitable for additions like onions and cheese. Once it's done, you let the bread cool completely before slicing. That's crucial for the structure to set and flavors to develop. It's a fantastic, low-effort approach.
The bread machine truly shines here, taking all the work out of kneading and proofing and delivering a perfectly baked loaf with minimal fuss.
Okay, let's truly unpack this next one because it's a surprising fact. Cheese peanut butter cookies. This combination is definitely not something you encounter every day, and I'm genuinely curious about the outcome.
It is indeed an unexpected pairing, and that's precisely what makes it so intriguing. The ingredients include half a cup of creamy peanut butter, half a teaspoon salt, 1 cup shredded sharp cheese is key here,
Sharp cheese. Okay.
1.5 cups unbleached all-purpose flour, and 2/3 cups softened butter. The process involves combining the cheese, peanut butter, salt, and flour in a mixing bowl and blending them thoroughly until a cohesive dough forms. Then, cover the dough and chill it for 60 minutes.
After chilling, you preheat your oven to 375 degrees F, scoop small teaspoons of dough, arrange them about 2 inches apart on a bake sheet. They bake for 10 to 12 minutes until golden brown. This raises an incredibly important question for me. What kind of flavor profile does that sharp cheese actually contribute to a classic peanut butter cookie? It sounds like it could be revolutionary or, well,
Yeah.
just odd.
It's a brilliant question, and the answer is surprisingly nuanced. The sharp cheese isn't there to make it overtly savory, but rather to introduce a subtle tang, a hint of umami, and a unique depth that gracefully cuts through the sweetness and richness of the peanut butter.
Okay. Like salt and caramel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Think of it less as cheese flavor in the foreground and more like a flavor enhancer. It elevates the familiar into something unexpectedly complex, making the cookie less one-dimensional. You get that classic sweet nutty profile, but with this intriguing background note that makes you think, what is that? It creates a more sophisticated, balanced experience, stopping it being overly sweet.
That's a fantastic explanation. It makes me want to try them immediately. Next, a hearty, cheesy take on a French classic, cheese ratatouille casserole. This sounds like it transforms a fresh vegetable dish into something much more substantial.
This dish expertly combines rustic Mediterranean vegetables with a comforting, cheesy twist. You need 4 slices cubed bacon for a savory base, 1 medium onion sliced into wedges, 8 ounces tomato sauce, 2 medium tomatoes sliced, 1 teaspoon crushed oregano, 1 medium zucchini sliced, half teaspoon crushed marjoram, 2/3 cup wheat germ for texture, half medium eggplant in cubes, 1/4 teaspoon crushed rosemary, 2 cups grated Monterey Jack cheese for melting, 1/4 cup water, and 1/4 teaspoon salt. The initial steps build flavor. Fry the bacon, then sauté the eggplant, zucchini, and onion in the bacon fat until tender, maybe 10 minutes for the eggplant.
And the layering is key here, ensuring every bite is rich and integrated. You place half the sautéed veggies into 4 individual bowls, maybe 1.5 to 2 cup capacity ones. Scoop a spoonful of wheat germ over, sprinkle half the cheese, top with sliced tomatoes, then add the rest of the veggies.
Right.
Separately, you combine seasonings, water, and tomato sauce, then pour this over the veggies. Final dusting of reserved cheese on top, and bake uncovered for 20 minutes at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Sounds like a wonderfully flavorful and beautifully textured casserole. Deeply satisfying.
The layering isn't just for looks. It ensures that cheese melts down through the vegetables, binding everything into a cohesive and incredibly flavorful casserole.
This next one is certainly unique, almost a throwback. A cheese salad involving gelatin. It's a fascinating glimpse into past culinary trends.
It absolutely is a nod to a particular culinary era when gelatin molds were incredibly popular. The ingredients include 2 cups crushed pineapple, drained with juice reserved. That juice is essential for the gelatin base. 1 tablespoon unflavored gelatin, lemon juice extract for brightness, half cup chopped nuts for crunch,
Okay.
1 cup whipped cream for richness, an 1/8 teaspoon salt, 1 pack lemon-flavored gelatin, 2 tablespoons cold water to bloom the gelatin, 1 chopped celery stalk for freshness, 1/4 cup chopped pimiento for color, 6 marshmallows cut into 4 pieces for chewiness, and 6 ounces cream cheese.
Wow, quite a list.
Yeah. You start by adding enough water to the reserved pineapple juice to make 2 cups total, then slowly bring it to a boil. Both gelatins are dissolved in cold water, stirred well, then poured over the pineapple water mixture and stirred thoroughly.
Then you let it cool until it's a bit set, reaching a slightly thickened, almost syrupy consistency. At that crucial point, you combine the softened cream cheese, pineapple, celery, nuts, and pimientos, blending them into the gelatin mixture. You then gently fold in the marshmallows and the whipped cream. The entire mixture is poured into a lightly oiled mold and placed in a cold area, refrigerated ideally, for 12 hours to set completely. If we connect this to the bigger picture, gelatin salads, especially savory or semi-savory ones with ingredients like cheese and vegetables, were once extremely popular, showing a fascinating shift in culinary preferences.
It truly highlights how culinary norms can evolve dramatically. This kind of mold was a celebratory dish, with the cheese and other ingredients suspended throughout, creating a very distinct texture and a visually impressive, albeit kind of retro, presentation.
For sheer speed and convenience, we have a microwave cheese sauce adventure. Perfect for those moments when you need a quick, reliable sauce.
This recipe is all about efficiency in the modern kitchen. Ingredients are 2 tablespoons margarine or butter, 1 cup milk, half cup sharp cheese, quarter teaspoon salt, 2 tablespoons all-purpose flour, and quarter teaspoon dried mustard. You start by softening the butter or margarine in a 1-quart glass dish in your microwave for 30 seconds on high. Quick roux base.
Okay.
Then add the flour and blend it until it forms a smooth paste, no lumps.
You then cook it uncovered in the microwave for 4 minutes on high, or until it visibly thickens, stirring vigorously after 2 minutes, then every half minute. Here's where it gets really efficient. You add the dried mustard, shredded cheese, and salt. Stir well. Continue cooking uncovered for another 60 seconds on high, followed by a final stir. This rapid cooking ensures flavors meld and the cheese incorporates smoothly.
It's a surprisingly effective and very practical method, especially when you need a smooth cheese sauce in a hurry without dirtying a stovetop pot.
A savory scone is always such a treat. And these are cheese scones. They sound like the ultimate accompaniment to a warm bowl of soup.
They are indeed offering a delightful savory alternative. For these, you'll need 1 cup all-purpose flour and 1 cup whole wheat flour for robust texture and nutty flavor. 1 teaspoon dried mustard and a pinch of salt add depth, balanced by 1½ teaspoons baking soda for lift. 3/4 cup finely shredded sharp cheddar cheese is the star, providing that tangy burst. Finally, 3 teaspoons cold margarine or butter, cut small, are crucial for flakiness, and 2/3 cup milk brings it together. Preheat oven to 425 degrees F and lightly grease a bake sheet.
You combine and sift together the all-purpose flour, mustard, salt, and baking powder. Sifting helps aerate. Then add the whole wheat flour. Using clean fingers, rub in the cold fat until it resembles coarse crumbs vital for flaky scones.
Right, that rubbing in.
Add half a cup of the cheese. Create a well, add milk. Mix gently with a fork until the dough barely binds. Don't overmix. Then roll out on a floured surface to about 3/4 inch thick. Cut with a 2-inch cutter. Arrange on the sheet, dust with remaining cheese, and bake 8 to 10 minutes until golden and well risen. Transfer to racks to cool slightly. Serve split with butter. Sounds utterly delightful.
The combination of flours, sharp cheddar, and that hint of mustard promises a deeply flavorful scone. Use of cold fat and minimal handling are key to their tender, flaky texture.
Time for something truly impressive and a test of skill for many home cooks. The first of 3 cheese soufflés. This one is La Violette's, suggesting a classic or well-established recipe.
Soufflés are always a showstopper, yeah. And this version offers a reliable path to that airy perfection. For this, you need 1½ cups milk and 2 tablespoons butter for the rich base. Half cup cream of rice is an interesting, less common ingredient here, acting as a thickener.
Cream of rice.
Yeah. Half cup shredded mild cheddar gives classic flavor, balanced with half teaspoon salt. Grated Parmesan is optional for dusting, and 3 separated eggs are, of course, central to the rise. The process begins by scalding the salt in milk heating just before boiling. Sprinkle in the cream of rice and cook, stirring constantly for just 60 seconds, letting it thicken slightly.
After that brief cook, remove from heat, cover, let stand 4 minutes. Allows the cream of rice to hydrate. Then add cheese and butter, stirring until melted. Now the absolute key, the eggs. Beat egg whites until stiff peaks form, yolks until light lemon color. Gradually blend the warm cream of rice mixture into yolks, tempering them.
Gently does it.
Finally, the most delicate step. Gently fold in 1/3 of the beaten egg whites to lighten the yolk mix, then the rest, keeping as much air as possible. Pour into an ungreased 1½ quart baking dish, dust with Parmesan, bake at 325 F for 40 minutes until golden browned and puffed. Critically, serve at once before it collapses.
That delicate folding of egg whites is paramount for the soufflé's signature rise, yeah. And the cream of rice offers a unique, almost velvety stability to the base.
Next, we have Seed's Cheese Soufflé, which sounds like it offers a slightly different approach or maybe a more streamlined method.
This version gives a slightly different texture and timing. Starts with 2 large separated eggs, 1½ tablespoons all-purpose flour, half cup milk, 1 tablespoon grated Parmesan, 1½ tablespoons butter, quarter teaspoon dried mustard, dash of salt, and ½ cup grated cheddar. Prep is meticulous. Egg whites in one bowl, yolks lightly beaten in another, baking dish greased and dusted. Oven preheated hotter, 375 F.
This one starts with melting butter. Once melted, remove from heat, stir in mustard and flour for a smooth roux. Gradually add milk, return to heat, cook until boiling and thicken, stirring constantly. Beat egg yolks while pouring in the hot mixture in a thin stream, whisking constantly to temper.
Right, gotta temper those yolks.
Then blend in Parmesan and cheddar until melted. The magic follows. Beat egg whites with salt until hard peaks form. Add a spoonful to the yolk mix to lighten. Carefully fold in the rest. Pour into greased dish, smooth top, bake at 375 F for a shorter 10 to 15 minutes until puffed and browned.
Yeah.
Definitely quicker bake.
It does. The higher temp and shorter bake time in Sid's recipe often result in a more dramatic initial puff, while the tempering of yolks ensures a stable base. Each nuance offers a distinct path to the soufflé ideal.
Our third and final soufflé for this segment is simply titled Cheese Soufflé, a general recipe that lets us reflect on the variations we've explored.
For this one, 2 tablespoons butter, 3/4 cup milk, 1 cup grated cheese, again, your choice, maybe sharp cheddar, dash of paprika, 3 tablespoons flour, 3 separated eggs, ½ teaspoon salt. Begin by melting butter in a double boiler. Gentler heat prevents scorching.
Okay.
Add flour, stir until blended, forming a roux. Gradually add milk. Continue cooking in double boiler until thickened into a creamy bechamel.
Then blend in grated cheese, stirring continuously until melted. Add beaten egg yolks and seasonings. Cook 60 seconds more. Crucially, cool completely. Once cold, gently fold in hard-peaked egg whites, maintaining aeration. Pour into greased baking dish. Place dish inside a wider pan, half filled with hot water, a water bath, or bain-marie.
Water bath.
Promotes incredibly even, moist cook, prevents drying or scorching, leads to a tender, uniform soufflé, bakes 30 minutes at 350 F, serve warm.
So what does this mean for someone wanting to try 3 distinct variations, each with own nuances?
What's truly fascinating comparing these 3 is the consistent core bechamel base, separated eggs, but subtle technique shifts define the outcome. La Violette's with cream of rice offers different base texture. Sid's uses higher temp for quicker puff. This third one, double boiler and water bath, suggests gentler, controlled thickening, incredibly even cook. Each offers a pathway to that ethereal soufflé. Choose based on desired texture, difficulty, or tools. A wonderful illustration of how small variations lead to distinct experiences. Now, let's transition into the realm of more substantial, meal-focused cheese dishes in our segment. Hearty meals and savory staples, covering recipes 21 through 30. These are the dishes that truly anchor a meal, often robust, satisfying, and deeply flavorful.
A shift to dishes designed to be the centerpiece.
Yeah.
Showcasing cheese's capacity to deliver hearty satisfaction and rich complexity.
First up, a classic trio of sandwiches, each starring cheese.
Oh.
The cheesesteak, pizza steak, and pepper steak. Iconic American comfort foods.
These truly are iconic. Core ingredients are straightforward. Thin slices steak, often shaved ribeye, 3 slices provolone, a long Italian roll for texture and integrity, 1 sliced onion, and cooking oil. Start by sautéing sliced onions until tender and slightly caramelized, building flavor. Then place thin steak slices on heated skillet or griddle. Cook until browned one side. Flip steak, immediately cover with sautéed onions. Top generously with provolone, letting it melt beautifully.
Once that cheese is gloriously melted, use your spatula to deftly scoop the steak and its cheesy, oniony topping directly into that Italian roll. Maybe sprinkle more cheese on top. For variety, if you prefer a basic steak sandwich, just omit the cheese.
Simple enough.
For a pizza steak, same procedure, but before sliding meat in, spread a robust, spicy pizza sauce over the bread. And for pepper steak, just add sliced peppers, maybe bell peppers, to the onions during sautéing. 3 fantastic options from one base method.
It's a brilliant demonstration of how a few simple additions transform the character of a sandwich, creating distinct, equally delicious experiences. The immediacy of serving, cheese still molten, is absolutely key.
Here's a clever, resourceful way to make a meal out of rolls. Cheese stuffed rolls. This feels like a smart way to transform simple bread into a complete dish.
This is wonderfully resourceful indeed. Ingredients: 16 ounces shredded sharp cheddar, 2 medium green bell peppers, 6 ounces tangy tomato sauce, 8 ounces briny stuffed green olives, 12 large French rolls, and 1 medium onion. Start by carefully cutting tops off rolls, then hollowing them out, creating cavities while leaving a thin crust.
Then, and this is where the resourcefulness comes in, take all those filling ingredients, including the hollowed out bread, minimizing waste, and grind them in a food processor to create a cohesive stuffing. Ensures flavors integrate.
Smart.
Fill each hollowed roll generously, replace tops, secure with a toothpick. Bake at 350 F on ungreased sheet for 45 minutes. Creates a complete, delicious, self-contained package perfect for a hearty meal.
Using the hollowed bread in the stuffing isn't just reducing waste, it adds texture and flavor, binding it wonderfully.
Now, for something truly delicate and impressive, cheese stuffed zucchini blossoms with fresh tomato. This sounds like it came straight from a gourmet menu.
It absolutely does. It impresses visually and on the palate. For blossoms, 16-18 fresh zucchini blossoms, delicate with subtle flavor. Filling is harmonious. Half cup grated jack, 1 cup creamy ricotta for rich yet light base. Okay. 1 seeded chopped jalapeno for gentle kick, 2 tablespoons chopped parsley, 1 teaspoon fresh chopped oregano for herbaceous notes, 1 teaspoon powdered cumin for warmth, salt, pepper crucially, half cup finely chopped ham, 1 medium tomato seeded, peeled, diced, drained to prevent sogginess, and 2 tablespoons olive oil. Preheat oven to 325 F. Combine all filling ingredients. Season, gently scoop a tablespoonful into each delicate blossom.
Then carefully drizzle filled blossoms with olive oil, crucial for flavor and browning transfer, to greased, shallow, covered big dish lined with foil. Bake 15 minutes covered, diesel filling cook, then 15 more uncovered. Golden hue, slight crisp.
Nice 2-stage bake.
For the sauce, heat oil, saute onions, blend in white wine, tomato paste, 4 large seeded chopped fresh tomatoes. Cook uncovered until reduced and slightly thickened, about 5-8 minutes, stirring constantly. Season sauce, generously pour over blossoms, serve at once. Truly a labor of love for a stunning, elegant result.
This wonderfully showcases how cheese, like ricotta and jack, can be integral to a sophisticated artistic dish, offering creaminess without overshadowing the delicate blossoms.
A warm and hearty meal promising true comfort. Cheese vegetable chowder sounds like a complete, satisfying dish in one pot.
This chowder is indeed packed with flavor and nutrition. A complete meal. Ingredients: generous mix of veggies, 2 cups chopped cabbage, 1 cup sliced celery, 1 cup thinly sliced carrots, 1 cup chopped onion, 1 cup thawed frozen peas, creamy base, 12 ounces cream-style corn, 2.5 cups milk, half cup butter. Seasonings: 1 teaspoon salt, 1/4 teaspoon thyme, 1/8 teaspoon pepper. Start 2.5 cups shredded sharp-flavored cheddar. Start sautéing onion, cabbage, peas, carrots, celery, and butter in 3-quart saucepan until tender. 8-10 minutes stirring.
After veggies soften, add seasonings, milk, cream-style corn. Place over low heat. Continue heating 15 minutes, letting flavors meld. Finally, add that magnificent quantity of cheese, stirring vigorously until completely melted into a luscious broth. Connecting to the bigger picture, this chowder is complete, warming, nutritious, perfect for chilly evenings. One pot meal.
The sharp cheddar is essential here. Its robust flavor cuts through the richness of the cream and sweetness of corn, ensuring a balanced, deeply satisfying chowder.
Taking a classic comfort food to a new level, cheese potato meatloaf. Sounds like a hearty, elevated version of a beloved staple.
A truly clever and comforting twist. Start with a basic meatloaf recipe, your go-to mix. Add 1 instant or quick-cook mashed potatoes, cork up crumbled blue cheese, 1 crispy crumbled bacon strip for texture and smoky kick.
Blue cheese and meatloaf.
Yeah. Process involves following basic meatloaf recipe, but importantly incorporating half the blue cheese into the meat mix. Form into loaf, place in ungreased 13 by 9 by 2 pan, no ketchup yet.
Then the ingenious topping. Prepare mashed potatoes per package. Fold in remaining half of blue cheese, integrating that pungent flavor. Spread potatoes generously over meatloaf, creating a comforting crust. Sprinkle with crispy bacon. Bake another 10 minutes until potatoes light brown. Serve warm. Blue cheese and bacon truly elevate this, adding sophisticated flavor layers.
It's a complete meal in one pan. The strong, distinctive blue cheese provides wonderful piquant contrast to the rich meatloaf and creamy potatoes.
A truly delightful and visually appealing way to serve potatoes. Cheese puff potatoes sound wonderfully light and full of flavor.
I absolutely do. Brilliant way to dress up a simple baked potato. Ingredients minimal. 1 potato russet, best for fluffiness, 1 large egg for puff, 1 teaspoon wheat germ for nutty flavor, half teaspoon butter, 2 tablespoons shredded mild-flavored cheese. Start by scrubbing potato, piercing several times, prevents exploding. Bake 45-60 minutes at 450 F until tender.
Once baked, remove, cut in half, gently scoop out fluffy interior into small bowl, leaving skin intact as cup. In another bowl, lightly whip egg, pour into mashed potato, beat gently. Blend in milk, wheat germ, butter, cheese until combined and slightly airy.
Okay.
Spoon mixture back into potato shell, creating puffed mound. Strategically wrap foil around bottom to prevent leakage. Return to oven 15 minutes at 350 F. Creates charming, individualized serving, both rich and airy, comfort and elegance.
Excellent way to ensure potato flavored throughout. Lovely light texture, much more engaging than simple baked potato.
Next, a savory bread, absolutely perfect with hearty chili or stew. Cheese tomato cornbread.
Promises lovely balance of sweet, savory, tangy notes.
Right.
Ingredients: a 1 cup yellow cornmeal, ½ cup vibrant sun-dried tomato cuts, intense sweetness umami, 1/3 cup vegetable oil for moisture, 1/4 cup grated Parmesan, salty, nutty depth, 1/4 teaspoon powdered garlic, 1 cup biscuit ready-baked mix for ease, 1 cup milk, ½ cup grated cheddar, sharp, savory, 2 slightly beaten eggs to bind. Mix all ingredients in large bowl until just combined and moist. Add extra milk if needed for perfect batter.
Prepare oven. Heat to 375 F. Grease 8 by 8 by 2-inch pan. Pour batter evenly. Bake 40-45 minutes until golden brown, and it will spring back when tapped. Classic sign of doneness. Creates deeply flavorful, savory accompaniment, far more interesting than plain cornbread.
The sun-dried tomatoes and Parmesan truly elevate this, adding sophisticated umami depth that pairs beautifully with traditional cornmeal texture.
A hearty layered meal in one dish promising incredible flavor. Cheese-topped beef and potato bake. Sounds like the ultimate comforting casserole.
Wonderfully comforting and substantial. Ingredients: 1½ pounds ground beef, 3/4 teaspoon salt, 1 medium diced celery, 4 ounces sliced mushrooms, umami depth, 1/4 teaspoon pepper, 4 ounces shredded mozzarella, melts well, 1 medium diced onion, ½ teaspoon sugar, balances tomato acidity, 32 ounces tomato sauce, ½ cup water, 3 thinly sliced medium potatoes. Start cooking celery, beef, onion until beef browned, veggies tender, drain fat.
Then add tomato sauce, water, mushrooms, pepper, sugar, salt to beef mix. Bring to boil, reduce heat, cover, simmer 5 minutes, letting flavors meld. Layering begins. Spread 1/3 of rich beef mix into 9 by 13 dish. Arrange half thinly sliced potatoes on top. Repeat layer, finish with remaining beef mix.
Okay, got the layers.
Cover securely with foil. Bake at 375 F for 60 minutes until potatoes tender. Immediately remove from oven, uncover, sprinkle generously with mozzarella. Put back in oven few minutes, allowing cheese to melt into glorious, bubbly topping. Truly satisfying meal.
Careful layering ensures every serving gets bit of everything. Rich beef, tender potatoes, luscious melted cheese, making it truly complete and harmonious.
Next, we have a sweet and tangy dessert that's always a crowd pleaser, cherry cheese pie.
Truly delightful, balancing rich creaminess with bright fruit. Crust: 1½ cups, graham cracker crumbs, 1/3 cup melted margarine butter, 1/4 cup packed brown sugar, caramel sweetness. Combine, blend well, firmly press into sides and bottom of 9-inch pie pan. Sturdy base.
Okay.
Filling: 11 ounces softened cream cheese, ensure truly soft, ½ teaspoon vanilla, 3/4 cup sugar, 2 egg whites beaten until stiff, hard peaks, crucial for light texture.
Blend softened cream cheese with mixer mid-speed until smooth, lump-free. Gradually add sugar, vanilla, blending well after each. Finally, delicate part. Gently fold stiffened egg whites into cream cheese mix. Aeration gives light, cloud-like texture. Carefully pour creamy mixture over crust. Bake at 325 F for 25 minutes until filling sets but slight wobble. Cool completely on racks, vibrant cherry glaze. Drain 16 ounces pitted cherries. Reserve ½ cup juice. Mix reserved juice with few drops red food coloring, teaspoon cornstarch, 1/4 cup sugar in small saucepan. Cook mid-heat, stirring constantly until boils and thickens into glossy glaze. Remove heat, cool slightly. Arrange cherries beautifully on filling. Drizzle glaze. Chill covered at least 60 minutes until glaze sets firmly. Sounds absolutely heavenly.
Careful balance of creamy filling with bright, tart, sweet cherry glaze makes good cheesecake incredibly satisfying. Chilling time vital for filling to fully set. Glaze adhere beautifully.
Finally, for this segment, a fun, quick meal idea perfect for a weeknight. Chicken and cheese crescent chimichangas. Sound incredibly adaptable and universally loved.
Fantastic shortcut, delivering big on flavor and satisfaction. Ingredients: ½ cup chopped onions, 3 tablespoons oil, 16 ounces store-bought crescent rolls, brilliant convenience, 2 cups shredded cheddar, ½ cup salsa, zesty kick, 1 container sour cream for serving, 2 minced garlic cloves, 2½ cups shredded cooked chicken, preheat oven 350 F, grease large cookie sheet, cook garlic, onion, and oil until onion tender, translucent. Add shredded chicken, cook low heat until heated through, stirring. Remove skillet.
Here's where crescent roll convenience shines, gets captivating. Unroll dough, cut into 8 rectangles, firmly press perforations to seal solid base. Scoop 2 teaspoons salsa, spread onto each rectangle, leaving half-inch edge-free for sealing. Add 1 cup cheese directly into chicken mix. Scoop heaping 1/3 cup meat mix onto half each rectangle. Carefully roll rectangles up, starting shortest edge. Firmly pinch edges to seal chimichanga shapes. Arrange seam side down on greased shape. Bake 350 F for 16-21 minutes until golden browned. Remove sheet. Top every rectangle with 2 tablespoons reserved cheese. Back in oven 1-2 more minutes until cheese gloriously melted, bubbly. Serve immediately with sour cream, extra salsa. Brilliant, speedy, satisfying use of crescent rolls.
It's a fantastic shortcut, delivering all the comforting, savory flavor of a chimichanga with minimal fuss. Crescent dough provides surprisingly flaky, delicious wrapper.
This segment is all about bringing the heat and global flair with cheese as we dive into spicy and international inspirations, covering recipes 31 through 40. Get ready for some bold flavors.
An exciting collection, yeah. Powerfully showcasing cheese's incredible ability to integrate seamlessly with bold, piquant flavors from around the world.
First up, a classic comfort food with a fantastic kick, chicken enchiladas with cheese, a dish that always promises a deeply satisfying experience.
Truly robust and flavorful, building layers of taste. You need 2 cups shredded cooked chicken, 1 crushed garlic clove, 1/4 teaspoon salt, 1 canned whole jalapeno seeds removed for controlled heat.
Okay.
0.12 corn tortillas, 5 chicken bouillon cubes, rich broth base, 1 large chopped onion, 1/3 cup olive oil, plus 2 tablespoons, 16 ounces tomato sauce, 3 cups heavy cream for luxury, 1/4 teaspoon sugar, balances tomato acidity. Start carefully removing jalapeno seeds, chop finely. Sauté chopped onion in 2 tablespoons olive oil until translucent. Add garlic, salt, tomato sauce, chicken, chopped peppers, sugar, cover, simmer 5 minutes, letting flavors meld.
Meanwhile, heat heavy cream separately. Dissolve bouillon cubes directly into cream. Set rich mixture aside. Separately, heat 1/3 cup oil in skillet. Quickly dip each corn tortilla into hot oil few seconds until hot boiled, pliable, crucial to prevent cracking. Drain well.
Right, that dip is key.
To assemble. Dip softened tortilla into cream mixture. Place on flat surface. Put 2 4 tablespoons chicken mix in middle. Carefully roll up. Arrange roll tortillas in 13 by 9-inch dish, seam side down. Repeat. Generously pour remaining cream mixture over assembled enchiladas. Cover completely with cheese. Bake 350 F for 25-30 minutes until cheese melts into golden brown, bubbly crust. Sounds deeply satisfying.
The layering of flavors, spicy chicken filling, rich cream sauce, beautifully melted cheese is precisely what makes these enchiladas so incredibly appealing. A true classic.
Next, a wonderfully sophisticated dish that truly elevates the main ingredient, chicken with goat cheese. Sounds like it promises a delightful tang and richness.
Transforms chicken into elegant, flavorful experience. Ingredients.
Right.
4 ounces creamy goat cheese, 1 teaspoon dry basil, 1 tablespoon minced sun-dried tomatoes, soaked in heated water, then drained for concentrated flavor.
Sun-dried tomatoes.
1 lightly beaten egg, 1/4 cups roasted red pepper wine sauce, parsley garnish, 4 pounded skinless, boneless chicken breast cuts, 1 teaspoon olive oil, 1/8 teaspoon dry thyme, 1/2 cup seasoned cracker biscuit crumbs, seasoned with 1/2 tsp crushed dry basil, non-stick olive oil spray. Start creating filling. Mix goat cheese, thyme, oil, tomatoes, basil until combined. Divide into 4 parts, form small logs.
Then the expert assembly. Place each goat cheese log between flattened chicken cuts. Roll chicken to cover cheese. Dip grilled chicken in egg white. Coat thoroughly in seasoned crumbs. Arrange seam side down in covered baking dish. Bake 350 F 20 minutes.
Okay.
Remove cover, quick spray, olive oil spray. Adjust oven hotter 450 F. Bake 10 more minutes until golden crisp. Slice each breast into 4 elegant pieces. Spread warm roasted red pepper wine sauce over. Garnish parsley. Beautiful presentation. Impressive dish.
The tang and distinct flavor of goat cheese, combined with the herbaceous notes and concentrated sweetness of sun-dried tomatoes, provide incredible, almost unexpected flavor burst when you cut into the chicken. Delightful surprise.
A delightful brunch or dinner option that always feels a bit special. Chicken cheese crepes offers such versatility and elegance.
Crepes do have that special quality. Fantastic example. Crepes. Combine 1 cup flour, 1/2 cups milk, 2 large eggs, 1 tablespoon oil, 1/4 teaspoon salt. Beat until smooth. Heat lightly greased skillet. Remove heat. Scoop 2 tablespoons batter. Lift till skillet spread evenly thin. Circle. Return heat. Brown one side until just set.
Remove, transfer cooked crepes to paper towel. Repeat. Great tip. Store cooked crepes in freezer, alternately arranged with wax paper, sealed bag. Thaw room temp 60 months before use.
Super handy.
Exquisite cheese sauce. Melt 6 tablespoons of butter, add flour, dash salt for roux. Gradually pour 2 cups milk, instant chicken bouillon granules, water. Cook, stirring 1-2 months more until thickens slightly. Stir in splash wine, half cup shredded Gruyere nutty, complex. Melts well, 1/8 teaspoon Tabasco, 2 tablespoons snipped fresh parsley. Reserve 1 cup sauce, add 2 ounces sliced drained mushrooms to rest.
Gruyere sauce.
Vibrant filling. Cook 10 ounces frozen peas, drain, blend with 2 tablespoons chopped pimiento, reserved 1 cup cheese. Spread 1/4 cup filling onto unbrowned face each crepe, 1/4 inch from edges. Carefully roll crepe, arrange seam side down 12 by 7 by 2 radisha. Dust paprika, cover, bake 375 F 18-20 minutes until heated through. Let stand 10 minutes prior serving. Truly versatile, impressive recipe.
Ability to prep crepes ahead is huge advantage. Makes practical, elegant choice for entertaining. Nutty Gruyere and sauce key. Sophisticated backdrop to chicken, vegetables.
Another fantastic grit recipe, this time with a distinct zesty kick, chili cheese grits. Promises a lively, flavorful twist on a southern favorite.
Wonderfully flavorful variation. Ingredients: 3 cups water, 2 large eggs, 1 teaspoon salt, half cup milk, 1 minced garlic clove, half cup butter margarine, 1 cup quick cooking grits, 1½ cups, 6 ounces, shredded cheddar, divided, 1 cup drained chopped green chilies. Begin combining boiling garlic, water, salt. Slowly add grits, reduce heat low, cook stirring 3 to 5 minutes until thick creamy.
After removing pan from heat, quickly blend in 1 cup shredded cheddar, chopped green chilies, butter, stirring well until butter, cheese melted. Separately, lightly beat eggs, combine with milk. Pour egg milk mixture into grits, mixing thoroughly.
Okay.
Pour entire mixture into greased 2-quart baking dish. Bake uncovered 350 F 45 minutes. Finally, sprinkle remaining cheese over top. Return oven few more minutes until cheese melted bubbly. Perfect savory dish for brunch or hearty side.
Green chilies add lovely warmth, subtle, earthy counterpoint to a rich, creamy cheese, comforting grits, transforming simple side into dish with vibrant character.
A truly classic dip, the ultimate party pleaser for countless gatherings, chili con queso, or simply chilies with cheese.
Staple for a reason, always a hit. Ingredients: 20 roasted fresh green chilies, roasting intensifies flavor. Easier peel: 1 thinly sliced medium onion, 3/4 cup milk, ½ pound mild cheddar, 5 tablespoons peanut oil, 1 skin medium tomato, 3 tablespoons water, 1½ teaspoon salt. Begin carefully peeling roasted chilies cut into strips. Crucially, recipe advises without removing seeds for good heat level.
Keep the seeds for heat.
Heat peanut oil, cook onion until soft translucent without browning. Thinly sliced tomato, add into pan with chili strips.
Cover pan, cook mid-heat 8 minutes, flavors marry. Add water, milk, cook few more minutes, warming through. Fascinating here, essential for texture. Instruction: thinly sliced cheese, add with salt into hot chili mix just prior to serving. Ensures ideal, perfectly melted, gooey consistency. All about serving piping hot, fresh off stove.
Serving immediately, cheese still perfectly molten, emulsified is key. Delivers signature rich, gooey texture that makes chili con queso so utterly addictive.
Next, a super flavorful burger creation promising real punch. Chili cheese burgers. Sounds like a meal delivering on every front.
Incredibly satisfying, packed with flavor. Ingredients: 1½ pounds ground beef, 1 teaspoon chili powder, 3/4 teaspoon salt, dash fiery cayenne, 1/4 teaspoon black pepper, 2 tablespoons chopped canned green chilies, earthy heat, 1/4 cup finely chopped small onion, 1 teaspoon savory Worcestershire, 1/4 teaspoon garlic salt, 1/4 teaspoon red pepper sauce, extra kick, 6 slices cheddar. Preheat BBQ, grill medium-high.
In large bowl, mix ground beef, onion, chili powder, Worcestershire, garlic salt, hot sauce, pepper until well combined. Form mixture into thin 3½ inch diameter patties. Magic happens. Divide cheese, green chili, spread generously over half patties. Place remaining plain patties on top. Firmly seal edges, creating cheese-filled surprise center.
Stuffed burgers, nice.
Grill patties about 4 inches from heat, turning once until done 10-15 minutes. Best served immediately on toasted buns. Incredibly juicy, flavorful, wonderful, cheesy core.
Hidden layer melted cheese, chilies within patty is genius move, ensuring maximum flavor, delightful textural contrast every single bite.
For a fantastic, bite-sized, cheesy, savory snack, we have chili cheese cubes. Perfect for an appetizer spread.
Perfect for easy entertaining. Ingredients: 8 large eggs, 3/4 teaspoon salt, 1½ cups shredded Monterey Jack, melts well, 8 ounces chopped green chilies, mild heat, 1 teaspoon baking powder, lift, tender crumb, ½ cup flour, 1½ cups shredded cheddar, sharp flavor. Begin beating eggs 4 to 5 minutes until light airy textured, aeration key. Add baking powder, salt, flour, mixing thoroughly just combined.
Gently fold chopped chilies, both cheeses into egg mixture, distributing evenly. Pour mixture into oiled 9 by 13 by 2 inch baking pan, well greased. Bake 40 minutes 350 F. Once done, emerges beautiful savory casserole. Slice into convenient 2-inch squares. Perfect for party or snack. Simple, savory, incredibly easy share.
Ideal for buffet or gathering where individual portions convenient, savory, cheesy bite desired. Baking powder helps create tender, almost cake-like texture.
Another fantastic party centerpiece that always impresses. Chili cheese log. Sounds both easy to prepare and delivers huge flavor punch.
Classic, easy yet impressive appetizer. Ingredients: 1 packet chili powder seasoning, bold, smoky flavor. 3 tablespoons vibrant salsa, moisture tang. 16 ounces softened cream cheese, creamy base. Half cup shredded Monterey Jack, milder texture. Half cup topped pecans, crunch, earthy notes. Simply combine chili seasoning, salsa, softened cream cheese, blending thoroughly until smooth, evenly flavored.
Form flavorful mixture into one log classic presentation. Generously top or roll with chopped pecans, shredded Monterey Jack, creating beautiful textural exterior. Instruction wondrously simple. Chill until firm, ready serve, delicious, easy appetizer. So straightforward yet huge flavor punch. Creamy, spicy, crunchy.
Combination creamy, tangy cream cheese with smoky chili vibrant salsa crunchy decants creates truly irresistible texture, flavor profile. Perennial favorite.
Warm, cheesy, spicy, a truly fantastic chili cheese bread. Sounds perfect accompaniment to almost any meal, especially hearty soup.
Ultimate flavorful accompaniment. Ingredients: 3 cups grated Monterey Jack. Melts, excellent. 1 cup creamy mayonnaise. 4 ounces chopped chilies, distinctive kick. 1 loaf unsliced French bread. Combine grated Monterey Jack, mayonnaise, chopped chilies, blending exceptionally well.
Take French bread loaf, split horizontally 2 halves. Generously spread savory chili cheese mixture over cut part both halves. Bake 350 F 20-30 minutes. Cheese melt bubble, bread warm through. Slice thick cuts. Serve warm, perfect accompaniment, transforming simple bread into deeply satisfying, flavorful experience.
Essentially cheesy, spicy take on garlic bread, but added richness from mayo, distinctive chili kick makes incredibly more nutritious.
Another wonderful variation of a beloved classic, chili cheese cornbread. Promises moist crumb with fantastic savory elements.
Arty, wonderfully flavorful cornbread, beyond basic ingredients. 1/4 cup sharp flavored cheddar. 1 cup yellow cornmeal, plus 2 tablespoons dosing. 1/4 cup whole wheat flour, texture and nutty note. Half teaspoon baking soda. 1 large egg plus 1 egg white, beaten lightly. 2 tablespoons chopped mild green chili. 2 teaspoons baking powder. 1 1/4 cups tangy buttermilk. Half teaspoon salt. Preheat oven, hot 450 F. Generously grease 8-inch square pan. Dust 2 tablespoons cornmeal. Slight crust prevents sticking.
Sift together remaining cornmeal, flours, salt, baking soda, powder. Sifting ensures lightness. Separately combine eggs, buttermilk, chopped chili, gently blend wet into dry components until just combined. Don't overmix. Carefully pour batter into greased pan, place upper third oven, bake 10 minutes until dough firm center. Crucial initial bake sets structure before cheese fully melts, integrates, leading moist savory cornbread.
Combination yellow whole wheat flour, buttermilk ensures tender moist crumb, while chili sharp cheddar add wonderful layers, savory, spicy flavor.
We're now moving into our final segment, distinctive dishes and party delights, covering recipes 41 through 50, concluding our deep dive with a collection of truly innovative, sometimes whimsical, and often celebration-ready cheese recipes.
A grand finale indeed.
Oh.
Showcasing incredible creative heights reached when cheese embraced not just ingredient, but absolute star.
This first name alone is utterly intriguing. Chimpanzee cheesecake. I have a strong hunch that bananas are playing a significant role here.
Your guess absolutely spot on. Truly unique, wonderfully tropical take on classic cheesecake.
Base.
1½ cups graham crumbs, ½ cup granulated sugar, 6 tablespoons melted butter. Combine, press tightly bottom 9, spring-form pan essential, easy removal bake, 10 minutes, 350 F sets, crust.
Okay.
Creamy body, 1 pound softened cream cheese, 2 teaspoons lemon-flavored juice, brightness, 1 cup sour cream, tang, extra creaminess, 4 large eggs, structure, richness, 1 cup perfectly mashed bananas heart of chimpanzee flavor.
Beat cream cheese, juice, sugar, using mixer mid-speed until smooth airy. Gradually add eggs, mixing well after each addition, ensure fully incorporated without overmixing. Gently fold mashed bananas, sour cream, blending very well until completely smoothened. Ensures consistent banana flavor, creamy texture. Pour exquisite filling into pre-baked crust, bake 60 minutes. After baking, carefully loosen cake from pan's rims. Important, prevent cracking, cool completely before removing springform rim, then chill thoroughly. Wonderful, unexpected fusion, classic cheesecake, banana bread flavors.
Delightful example how familiar dessert give an exotic, playful twist.
Yeah.
Simple, impactful fruit addition, creating comforting yet novel flavor experience.
Next, 2 comfort food titans unite in what sounds like pure indulgence. Macaroni and cheese soufflé. Has to be ultimate creamy, dreamy dish.
Truly best of both comfort food worlds, combining richness mac cheese with ethereal lightness soufflé. Ingredients: 1½ cups corkscrew macaroni, great catching sauce, 3 tablespoons flour, 1¼ cups milk, ½ teaspoon paprika, color warmth, 3 large separated eggs, 2 tablespoons butter margarine, ½ teaspoon salt, dash cayenne, subtle kick, 6 ounces shredded sharp-flavored cheddar. Preheat oven 350 F, grease 2-quart dish. Cook macaroni package instructions until al dente.
Soften butter saucepan, add flour, paprika, cayenne, salt, creating seasoned roux. Gradually blend milk, cook mid-heat, stirring constantly until thick and smooth sauce. Remove saucepan heat. Crucial step. Add cheese, stir until completely melted, integrated, luscious sauce. Lightly beat egg yolks, fold into macaroni cheese mixture, tempering gently. Finally, carefully fold stiffly beaten egg whites, meticulous preserve air. Transfer light cheesy mixture prepared dish, bake 30-40 minutes until center bit firm touched. Sounds incredibly decadent, comforting yet wonderfully light do soufflé technique.
Soufflé technique, brilliant, providing lovely lightness, airiness, what could otherwise be a very heavy dish, elevating classic macaroni cheese into something truly special.
Now this truly sounds like an elegant offering for a sophisticated palate. Old Angelo's gorgonzola cheese pate with raspberry sauce, combination pungent cheese, tart fruit classic.
Sounds absolutely exquisite, masterpiece flavor texture. Pate. 2 cups creamy cream cheese, 2 cups pungent blue cheese, specifically gorgonzola, create intense savory base. Salt, freshly ground black pepper season. 2 cups rich dairy sour cream, add extra creaminess. 5 large eggs provide structure richness. 1/4 cup sweet port wine adds beautiful depth fruitiness. Combine cream cheese, blue cheese, blending perfectly smooth. Add sour cream, salt, pepper. Whisk port wine, eggs together before adding cheese mixture, blending thoroughly harmoniously combined.
Spoon mixture into 9 by 5 inch pan-lined wax paper, crucial easy removal, place pan inside larger pan. Pour enough hot water, larger pan, create water bath, bain-marie. Gentle moist heat cooking 325 F-hour ensures pate cooks evenly, develops silky smooth texture.
Ah, the bain-marie again, very gentle.
After baking, cool completely, refrigerate overnight, perfectly firm. Carefully remove pan, peel off waxed paper, slice. Vibrant raspberry sauce. 1¼ cups fresh thawed frozen raspberries, ½ cup sweet port wine, 1/3 cup water, 2 tablespoons granulated sugar, 1 tablespoon lemon juice, 2 tablespoons Grand Marnier liqueur, orange note, grated fresh lemon zest, 1 thin ginger slice, hint spice, 1 teaspoon cornstarch thicken. Combine all sauce ingredients, saucepan boil, simmer until almost skipping 15 minutes. Discard ginger, puree mixture, strain ultimate smoothness, serve chilled, slightly warm, elegant pate. Incredible, sophisticated combination flavors, textures.
Rich, pungent gorgonzola with bright, sweet tart raspberry sauce, classic culinary pairing, elevated, beautifully elegant pate, creating truly memorable experience.
Next, a robust and authentic sounding dish promising deep, comforting flavors. Old-fashioned Tex-Mex cheese enchiladas sounds packed with history, deliciousness.
Recipe truly promises deep, complex, authentic flavors. Hallmark Tex-Mex, rich homemade sauce. 4 tablespoons flour, 1/16 teaspoon black pepper, 3 tablespoons robust chili powder, 3 cups boiling water, 1/4 cup softened butter oil, 2 teaspoons fragrant ground cumin, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 large chopped onion, 1 beef bouillon cubed up, ½ cup chopped green bell pepper, ½ teaspoon garlic powder. Process begins slowly cooking flour until beautiful brown color. Careful not burn. Crucial roux base sauce.
Okay, that brown flour is key.
Yeah. Add pepper, chili powder, cumin, salt, onion, bell pepper, garlic powder, butter. Blend thoroughly, gentle heat until smooth. Gradually add boiling water, continuously stirring. Add beef bouillon cubes, stirring thoroughly. Simmer full hour, stirring frequently, allowing flavors truly meld deepen.
4 assembly. Individually fry 12 corn tortillas until just crisp, drain excess oil. Crucially, dip each fried tortilla into hot enchilada sauce. Sauce infuses flavor. Place sauce tortilla clean plate, scoop spoonful hot sauce mixture middle, add 1 tablespoon grated cheddar Monterey Jack on top. Carefully roll tortilla, fold sides, arrange oven-proof dish, seam down. Repeat all tortillas. Carefully pour remaining hot sauce generously over assembled tortillas. Sprinkle fresh peppers, onions, liberal amount grated cheese. Place inside oven, bake 15-20 minutes, low 300 F. Careful not overcook. Dries out. Fantastic variety suggestion. Add cooked chicken fillet, ground beef filling, reducing pepperoni and cheese half. Add 1 tablespoon meat, making truly hearty meal. Sounds incredibly authentic, utterly delicious.
Long simmer time for sauce. Absolutely indicative depth flavor recipe aims achieve. Allows spices bloom meld, making enchiladas truly exceptional, far beyond quick weeknight meal.
The truly classic soup, beautifully elevated with distinctive cheese. Onion soup with raclette cheese croutons. Sounds perfect dish, chilly, evening, gourmet touch.
Perfect warming dish, colder weather. Wonderful gourmet twist French onion soup. Ingredients: 2 tablespoons unsalted butter, 5 thinly sliced medium onions, volume key deep flavor, 6 cups rich chicken stock canned low sodium broth, 1½ cups fruity white wine, specifically Gewürztraminer. Aromatic, spicy, off-dry, complements onions beautifully.
Gewürztraminer, interesting choice.
Yeah, iconic topping. 4 slices crusty French bread, 4 ounces sliced raclette cheese. Begin melting butter, large Dutch oven, moderately high heat. Add thinly sliced onions. Cook slowly, patiently until beautifully golden soft, stirring constantly. 20 minutes caramelization foundation soup's flavor.
Then add chicken stock, bring gentle simmer, allowing flavors meld half hour. Add wine, simmer 5 more minutes, letting alcohol cook off, leaving complex fruitiness. Now start topping. Preheat broiler. Toast a French bread, slices both sides, broiler golden crisp. Generously cover each toasted slice raclette cheese. Raclette ideal here. Incredible melting, distinct nutty flavor.
No fit for this.
Toast again under broiler until cheese melts bubble in golden crust. To serve, place glorious cheese top toast top each soup bowl. Carefully pour hot onion soup around it. Raclette provides wonderful, slightly pungent, nutty, aromatic quality. Truly elevates classic French onion soup into something extraordinary.
Raclette's specific melting properties, unique flavor profile, absolutely ideal here, creating perfect, bubbly, slightly brown, cheesy topping, distinct from more common Gruyere, adding extra layer gourmet flair.
Next, a truly festive and appealing appetizer would make wonderful centerpiece. Party cheese wreath.
Specifically designed visual appeal, delivering fantastic flavor ease. Ingredients: 2 packages softened cream cheese, smooth base, 1 cup shredded mild cheddar, familiar flavor, 1 tablespoon finely chopped red bell pepper, color fresh crunch, 1 tablespoon finely chopped green onion, subtle bite, 2 teaspoons Worcestershire, umami depth, 1 teaspoon lemon juice, brightness, 1/16 teaspoon ground red pepper, hint warmth. Begin combining shredded cheddar, softened cream cheese using mixer until perfectly blended smooth. Add finely chopped onion, bell pepper, Worcestershire, ground red pepper, lemon juice, mixing thoroughly evenly incorporated.
Refrigerate mixture at least 8 hours, ideally overnight. Extended chilling, absolutely crucial, allowing wonderful flavors meld deepen. Mixture firm, uphold shape. After chilling, drop mixture serving plate, carefully form large ring wreath shape, creating festive presentation.
That's lovely.
Garnish beautifully additional bell pepper pieces, fresh parsley, serve alongside favorite crackers. Simple yet elegant centerpiece, any gathering making entertaining breeze.
Extended chilling time indeed key here, allowing flavors truly meld and mature, ensuring wreath holds beautiful distinctive shape perfectly when served.
For a quick and delicious option for party nibbles, we have feta cheese spread. Sounds wonderfully tangy and fresh.
Spread wonderfully tangy, fresh, incredibly easy make. Ingredients: 1 cup crumbled feta, signature salty briny notes, 1 cup creamy ricotta, balance feta's intensity, 1 tablespoon lemon juice, brightness, 1 tablespoon olive oil, richness, 2 finely chopped garlic cloves, aromatic depth, 1 teaspoon dried oregano, herbaceous notes, 2 tablespoons plain yogurt, achieve right consistency. Begin crumbling feta bowl, mash ricotta, add bowl, add olive oil, lemon juice, mixing thoroughly until smooth. Add oregano, garlic, stirring well.
Gradually add enough plain yogurt, tablespoon time, make mixture thick enough, perfect spreading consistency. Covered tightly, refrigerate at least 2 hours, allowing flavors truly meld, kept up 2 days maximum. Incredibly versatile spread. Spread warm, pitous, crusty baguettes, delightful dip, vibrant platter, fresh vegetables. Fantastic, easy option, casual entertaining.
Fresh herbs, lemon juice, vital here. Really bright and rich, salty cheeses, creating very appealing, refreshing spread, both familiar, exciting.
The iconic street food of brotherly love, a true American classic. Philadelphia cheesesteak sandwiches, legendary for a reason.
Recipe aims authentic, quintessential Philadelphia cheesesteak experience. Core ingredients: 5 cups thinly sliced beef, traditionally shaved ribeye, perfect texture. 1 large sliced onion, sweetness depth. 1 sliced green red pepper, 4 small sliced cherry hot peppers, 4 small sliced sweet peppers, complex balanced pepper flavor. 8 slices provolone, excellent melting, mild, creamy taste. 4 crusty Italian rolls, crucial structural integrity taste. Begin preheating large griddle heavy bottom skillet. Quickly heat thinly sliced beef. Finally chopping cooks, keeping small pieces moving, ensure even cooking browning. Other side griddle, cook sliced onion, all peppers until tender, slightly caramelized.
When all components finely chopped browned beef, tender aromatic vegetables cook, mix thoroughly together, right griddle. Divide mouthwatering mixture 4 separate columns, griddle. Crucially, cover each column generously, 2 slices per bologna. As soon cheese melts, glorious gooey blanket over beef peppers. Immediately cover hot Italian rollover column. Scoop up entire cheesesteak mixture spatula. Serve piping hot. All about immediate transfer griddle roll, ensuring everything piping hot cheese perfectly molten, creating signature indulgent experience.
Key is immediate transfer griddle roll, ensuring every element hot, finely chopped beef, sautéed vegetables, perfectly molten cheese at absolute peak, creating essential gooey goodness.
A beloved Southern classic, versatile and cherished. Pimento cheese. So much more than just a spread.
Pimento cheese indeed, true comfort food staple throughout American South. Ingredients: 4 cups, Velveeta, specifically chosen, incredibly smooth, consistent, melt, creamy texture. 1 cup drained, finely chopped pimiento, beautiful sweet tart flavor, vibrant color. 1 cup mayonnaise, richness binding. 1 teaspoon ground black pepper, half teaspoon ground red pepper, subtle important kick. Start grating Velveeta cheese, large mixing bowl. Separate bowl. Combine black, red peppers, pimientos, mayonnaise. Mixing thoroughly creates seasoned mayonnaise base.
Add mayonnaise mixture, grated Velveeta cheese. Mix thoroughly, ensuring all cheese-coated flavors evenly distributed. Critical instruction follows. Let mixture stand 30 minutes. Standing time important, allows flavors truly meld mixture, achieve optimal consistency. After that, place inside jar, seal tightly, store inside refrigerator. Kept up month, fantastic make-ahead option, only gets better time. Perfect sandwiches, crackers, even versatile dip.
Combination incredibly creamy Velveeta, tangy mayonnaise, sweet pimientos creates truly unique, highly addictive flavor profile defines this Southern classic.
Our final deep dive recipe, wonderfully flavorful, vegetarian-friendly option, pinto bean and feta cheese quesadillas. Sounds like vibrant, satisfying way conclude journey.
Fantastic recipe. Wrap up. Deep dive. Powerfully showcasing vibrant meat-free option doesn't compromise flavor texture. Ingredients: 1½ cans, 15-16 ounces, drained, thoroughly rinsed pinto beans, 3/4 cup finely chopped red onion, pungent sweetness, 3/4 cup fresh chopped parsley, herbaceous brightness, 1½ seeded minced jalapeno peppers, controlled heat, 1½ teaspoons chili powder, half teaspoon ground cumin, earthy smoky depth, 6 large flour tortillas, half cup crumbled feta, salty tangy counterpoint, vegetable oil cooking. Begin combining pinto beans, red onion, parsley, jalapeno, chili powder, cumin food processor, pulsing until mixture chunky cohesive. Pour flavorful mixture bowl, season salt, pepper taste.
Then, assembly. Spread third processed bean mixture evenly onto flour tortilla. Generously top third crumbled feta. Cover another tortilla, creating quesadilla sandwich. Brush vegetable oil heated skillet. Add quesadilla. Cook until both sides beautifully golden brown, interior heated through feta melting. Repeat same process, rest quesadillas. Raises incredibly important question, listeners. Us. How does distinct salty, tangy feta cheese truly interact earthy pinto beans, spicy jalapeno? Sounds fantastic, dance flavors.
Creates incredibly dynamic, harmonious interplay flavors. Feta's sharp, briny, distinctly salty notes provide wonderful, almost electrifying contrast. Milder, earthy pinto beans doesn't just add salt, lifts the inherent flavor profile, making much more vibrant. Meanwhile, spicy kicked minced jalapeno peppers, beautifully balanced, mellowed, creamy texture saltiness feta. Prevents heat overwhelming while adding exciting, complex dimension each bite. Truly harmonious blend excites palate, demonstrating how even simple ingredient like feta completely transform dish.
What an incredible journey we've shared today. We've journeyed through 50 diverse cheese recipes, exploring everything from comforting classics like that delicate Alsatian cheese tart and the robust chili cheese bread, to truly surprising combinations like the cheese peanut butter cookies and sophisticated dishes like Old Angelo's gorgonzola cheese pie.
So many great ones.
It's undeniably clear that cheese isn't just an ingredient you toss in. It's a star, a transformer of dishes, making it the hero of both sweet and savory, simple and sophisticated culinary creations. So what does all of this mean for you, our curious listener? You now have a formidable arsenal of cheesy inspiration at your fingertips, ready to ignite your own kitchen adventures.
We've truly touched on so many fascinating facets of cheese cuisine today.
Yeah.
The magical impact of different cheese types, how meticulous preparation techniques can dramatically alter the final outcome, and the incredible global reach of cheese in our culinary world. This entire collection encourages us to look beyond the obvious, to really consider how a single, incredibly versatile ingredient like cheese can spark such immense culinary creativity across countless cultures and palates. It's a testament to its enduring appeal and transformative power.
Thank you so much for joining us on this incredible deep dive into the wondrous world of cheese recipes. It's been an absolute pleasure exploring these delights with you.
And remember this This entire collection truly shows us that cheese isn't just about simple indulgence. It's about profound culinary transformation. The only remaining question is, what new and exciting combination will you discover in your own kitchen this week?